Hello everybody, LegoBuddy3 here. Today I'm going to review the QiYi Skewb. So you can get this Skewb for $12 on cubesforspeed.com, which is basically the best price you can find anywhere. It's your standard 57mm, maybe even a touch smaller, but really no different. The shades are pretty standard. You see it has pretty much normal shades, a little bit of a weird orange, and a pretty bright yellow and green. I'm not sure what I think about the yellow, but the rest of them are good. I haven't lubed this Skewb yet, but it still retains a very smooth, but also kind of clicky feel from the stock lube that's in it. The Skewb is quite fast, plenty fast for me for doing algorithms like this, just as fast as I can. You see like that? And it has very minor lockups occasionally, but like I'm even having trouble showing you them right now. See, that just went completely smoothly. And so yeah, lockups aren't too much of an issue, but they can occur sometimes. And due to this Skewb's innovative mechanism, it's very stable and never pops. Upon first taking this Skewb apart, which is actually very easy despite how little it pops, you can see it looks very similar to any other speed cube, like the Moyu here. The Moyu is actually a little bit harder to take apart. So you see here, the edges look almost identical, but they're actually a little bit different. On this Skewb, the ball bearings responsible for the clicking mechanism are actually on the edge piece instead of on the center piece like they are in the Moyu. But you see, when you hold the pieces like this, the ball bearing will be on this axis on the QiYi Skewb, when they'll be on this axis on the Moyu Skewb. And the reason for that is this little piece that goes this way in the Moyu actually locks underneath the centerpieces like it would on a normal cube, while this piece is a torpedo. While on this Skewb, this piece, this bottom piece down here, is the torpedo, while this piece locks underneath the centers. And even though the Moyu seems a lot stabler when taking it apart, by reversing the mechanism like this, you can actually prevent pops a lot more of the time, because all the pieces are a little bit more like weaved together in a way that makes it harder to pop, but it turns just the same. And you see here when we take a corner piece out of the Moyu Cube and compare it to the centerpiece on QiYi Skewb, they look almost the same. So you have this little bar here where the piece goes under. In this case, it's the torpedo that goes across on here on the Moyu Skewb, while in this case, it is the other piece which goes this way in the QiYi Skewb, which locks under there. And so that also means that the design of the centerpiece on the Moyu Skewb is very similar to that of the corner on the QiYi Skewb. You just see there's this little extra part that's not there on the Moyu Skewb to allow it to stay underneath the centerpieces. And the piece that goes underneath the centerpiece on the Moyu Skewb is this underneath part going this way, where it's this underneath part going the other way because it's a different piece on the QiYi Skewb. And also if you take a look at the hole where the ball bearing goes into, you see it's on the edge piece on this one and the corner piece on this one. We have the hole, and then they also have the little track that it goes along when it's not in the hole. And so you see you have hole and then track, and that makes it so when you turn it once, it will only click once, unlike the Landland Skewb where it would click 3 times. So I hope that made at least a little bit of sense. Basically the 2 layers where all the corners, edges, and centers are locked together are basically flipped around, and that just doesn't cause any better performance, but it does cause a lot less popping, and that's exactly what I wanted for this Skewb. Now real quick, just for corner cutting, you see this is 60 degrees right here, which you can almost do, can't quite. If you get close to 60 degrees, like right there, it can do it pretty easily. There. But realistically, you're not going to be corner cutting that much when solving this Skewb. You can do a little bit of reverse. Not that much. You see there? But yeah, that doesn't really matter because, yeah, it just turns so well. Just comparing it to the Moyu here real quick. You see this one is very smooth and clicky, and this one is too. But the main thing is this one is a lot faster than this one. This one's very slow feeling after using this Skewb. This one is very fast. So I definitely recommend this one over the Moyu any day. Note that the ball bearings are adjustable, you see down in there, and I have very slightly adjusted them just to give it a little bit less of a click. But overall, I'd say that this Skewb is fast enough. If you really wanted to make it faster, you could probably put some faster lube in it, and it would make it just crazy fast. It's also clicky enough, pretty adjustable and everything, and it's just fine for me, and it has a good feeling, and it's just pretty fast and good cube overall. So I definitely recommend it for any Skewb solver, whether you're a beginner or a really fast person. Definitely this Skewb is the Skewb for you. Definitely just a Moyu, but faster, and it pops less. So basically the best Skewb that there is. Again, you can get it on Cubes for Speed for $12, and that's basically it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. I've definitely been trying to improve them recently. If you did like it, I'll leave a like down below. I'll leave some suggestions for other reviews like this in the future. And also stay subscribed to be notified when another video like this comes out. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!